Hey everyone, it's Andrew the Pilates guy with Wispence. So today we're doing a fundamental Pilates stretching class with Elena and Israel here to help me out. Let's get going. So we're gonna start by laying on our backs, laying all the way down, spine nice and long. We're gonna pull our legs into our chest, interlacing those fingers, really trying to let go of your hips, drop your tailbone away from you, lengthening the back of the neck, and then pull those knees in just a little bit further here for a little bit of a stretch. Extend out and then pump it in just for 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna pull our right leg in, extending our left leg nice and long. Left foot flex towards the sky. We're gonna pump that right knee in towards our chest for 10, 2, 3, really reaching that left leg long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After this 10th one, we're gonna circle inward towards the body, lengthening that right knee towards the inside of the spine, lengthening that left foot long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, we're gonna reverse that circle, circling outward. 2, still reaching that left leg long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's extend that right leg straight, getting a right hamstring stretch. We're gonna flex that foot back. Now we're gonna bend that right knee and then extend that hamstring nice and long for 5, 2, and up. Really reaching that left leg long still. 4, and up. 5. Now keep it straight. We're gonna point that toe towards the sky for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're gonna bend that knee back down, extend it out to that right side here. Really reaching that left leg nice and long, maybe flexing that left foot for me. We're going to cross all the way across. Taking it with our left hand. Reach that right arm out and press away so you get that nice long spine twist, still keeping that left leg long. Your spine is long and twisting. Bring that right leg back to center, bent knee, drop it out to the side for a passive stretch for a moment before we do the other side. So let's pull that right leg back in. Let's pull this left leg into your chest, really reaching that right leg long, the heel reaching long. We're gonna pump that left knee in towards our chest for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle towards the spine for 10. 3, really reaching that right leg long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one before we reverse, pulling it in towards the body. 2, 3, 4. Still reaching that right leg long. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to extend that left hand towards the sky, heel flexing back towards your face. Now we're going to soften that left knee, extending it straight for 5. This is 2, and back up. 3, back up. 4, back up. One more. 5, keeping it extended. Point those toes, that left foot towards the sky, flexing it back. 2, and back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, keeping that belly button tight. One more after this one. 10. Okay, bend that left knee down. You're gonna extend that left knee out towards that left shoulder. Still really reaching through that right leg so you feel that stretch. Now you're gonna take your right hand, place it onto that left knee, twist across here, giving yourself that spine stretch. Really reach that left arm long, keep your belly button tight. Good. Really still reaching that left arm nice and long for that spine twist. And then pull that left leg foot flat, and then drop that leg out and open, relaxing here for a moment. So we're gonna bend both the knees up, feet flat, and we're gonna go into a number 4 stretch. We're gonna cross this right leg over the left knee, interlace your fingers underneath that left knee, and then really drop that tailbone reaching away from your body, lengthen that neck. Now flex that right foot up for me to get an extra stretch in that right glute and side. Now from here, rock it back and forth just for a second. And now using our bellies to let go, we're gonna drop our legs down, cross this right leg all the way over, extend our arms out into a T, and then we're gonna drop towards the left side for a spine twist here. Keeping our belly buttons tight, trying to release our hips, and breathe in and out. One more. In and out. Now, pull with your belly button, using those legs to pull you back in. We're gonna drop these legs over to the other side, getting that left hip stretch here. Okay, use your pelvic floor, contract that belly to pull those knees back up to center. We'll do the left side now. Bring that right leg down, cross this left leg over that right knee. Interlace your fingers through the center, pulling it up and in. Drop your head down, really reach that neck long, drop that tailbone away, flex that left foot back, really getting that left hip stretch. Now from here, let go with your hands, use those abs to get you down, cross that left leg over, and then we're gonna reach our arms out into a T. We're gonna twist over to the right side, really trying to let go of our hip flexors, let our back stretch out, keep our belly buttons nice and pulled in tight. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and out. Now, using our bellies to pull ourselves back into center, we're gonna uncross this left leg. Now we'll move into pelvic rocks. They're fundamentals of Pilates. We want to use our pelvic floors, which is super important. It's like keeping a bowl of water still, and then we want to contract from the belly to tuck that pelvis up, and then dropping it down. Our hands are by our sides. Really focus on this, trying to think about your pelvic floor, your abs doing this work instead of your outside hip flexors. We're doing this for 10. We're on 4 and back. 5. 6, keeping those hands planted. 7 and 8, keeping those feet planted. 2, last one. 10. We're just gonna do a hip press for 5. So you press those hips towards the sky, your feet are flat, all your toes are down, your arms are pressed, and then dropping it down. We're doing this for 5. Press up 2, and then down. Press up 3, and down. Really feel that posterior chain working. One more here. 5, down. Now we go into a pelvic peel. That's a pelvic rock where you tuck. You press your legs up to the sky to this position. You're gonna contract from your rib cage, trying to contract down bone by bone, keeping your feet planted all the way down to start. We're doing this for 10. That was 1. Scoop it up 2, press up, contract down. 3, 4, 5. Scoop, press up, contract. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scooping back up, press up, contract down. 2, 3, 4. Scoop up, press up, and then scoop down. We have 3 more. If you cramp in your hamstrings during this, go ahead and come on out and go back to that hamstring stretch we just did, curling down. 2 more, scooping up, press down. 1 more, press up, curling down. Now we're gonna go into some abs, nice and simple. So we wanna start focusing on what that pelvic floor and what neutral pelvis means. So we think tilting our pelvis this way, and then we're gonna bring our hands behind our head, our knees are about hips distance apart, and we're gonna inhale, exhale as we come up, really still thinking about dropping that tailbone away from you, so there's a little bit of space in that lower back. 3, 4, 5. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as you come up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more before we rest for our next set. 10. Come on down, rest for a second. Maybe loosen up your shoulders. Good. Swing back and forth. Now we're gonna do our second set. Bring our feet parallel, hips distance apart. We're gonna round our shoulders. We're gonna inhale, keep that pelvis reaching long so we are in neutral. Exhale as you coming up. And then down for 10. 2, down. 3, 4. Dropping that tailbone. Really still trying to reach away. You kind of feel a stretch in your lower back. That's okay. We're trying to lengthen it out so you can get to your pelvic floor easier. That's part of Pilates. 2 more here. Feeling that burn in the abs, just waking them up. 9. 1 more. 10. Good. So go ahead and relax. Maybe pull your knees into your chest, one hand on each knee, kind of separate here, and really get a good stretch as you move your legs towards your body. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse that circle. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring it on down. So now we're going to pop on up. Let's get on to all fours. So we'll be here, hands underneath your shoulders. We're just going to arch our spine up and then dropping it down. We're doing this for 5 in each direction. 2 and down. And 3 and down. And 4 and down. 1 more. 5 down. So let's go into a child's pose just to stretch out those shoulders. Good. Reaching it out to here. Get that stretch out of the fingertips. Pull that belly button tight into your spine so you feel that extra stretch. Now we're going to come back into a cobra. So you're going to push out those hips. Keep your belly button tight. Keep that chest up. Don't drop into that space. Really pull the belly button tight so you get that hip stretch. And coming back up on your knees. Now we're going to move into a left side lunge. We're going to lunge onto this left side. Left knee over that left ankle. We're going to press up here. Looking to the side, keeping your belly button tight. Good. So we're going to just hang out here for a second. And then what we're going to do is extend this leg straight, drop that right foot back. And then bending it down and push that right leg back. Good. We're doing this for 5. Belly button tight, chest up. 5. Good. Now from here, keep these legs straight. Drop yourself down, trying to touch your forehead to your knee. Get that stretch. Now we're going to lunge back to this left side. Then we're going to pivot over to the right. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Lunging on that right side, kind of finding your balance. Keeping that right knee over that right ankle. Keeping that chest up. Good. Now from here, we're just going to press up, pressing that left foot down for 5. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Now we're just going to reach down, getting our right foot towards that right knee. Lunging back into that right side. And we're going to come back to center. We're going to lunge here, straddle stretch here in the center for a second. Taking a deep breath here. Now we're going to be sitting on the ground facing forward now. So come on down. And your feet are about hips distance apart, maybe a little bit more. Your feet are flexed. And you want to think about being directly on top of your spine here. We're just going to do some hover stretches for your hamstrings. So your hands are in front of you. Your feet are flexed. You're going to reach forward, coming back up to a straight line. We're doing this for 10. We're on 2. And up. Good. 3, 4. Good. Stretching out that lower back. Stretching out those hamstrings. 6. Good. 7. And 8. And 9. 1 more. 10. Now we're going to go into a saw. Our hands come out to the side here. We're going to reach with our right hand, twisting across to our left. Really reach that spine long till you feel that stretch. Back up. To the left here. Chest up, everyone. Reaching back up. Doing this for 5. So we're on 3. 1 more here. Good. Last one. Good. Now we're going to go into hitchhikers. So we're staying in this position. I'm going to have you guys stay where you are. You can flex your feet up to here if you need, so that you have room to lengthen your spine. Reaching your arms long. Hitchhiker thumbs. You want to think your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. You're going to press behind for 10. 1, 2, 3. Really reach forward. Get that stretch out of that mid-spine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now really reach those arms down forward. Kind of give yourself a little flex foot hamstring stretch. Now from here, let's go ahead and lay down, and then we're gonna roll over onto our stomachs. So we're laying down, and we're gonna clasp our hands behind us here. Legs are nice and long. You're just gonna reach that spine up, pulling those arms away, and then down. Up 2, we're doing this for 5, belly button tight. 3, 4, 5. Good, now from here, we're gonna come up into a frog stretch. Our knees are as far as they can be out to the sides, and you just wanna think, reaching back, getting that extra stretch here. Good, now we're gonna come back up. We're gonna come into a push-up position, where we push-up position, press down into a cobra here, and then we're gonna pop back into that child's pose. We're gonna do this for 3. So come back up into that push-up position, plank, cobra, arching the spine, drop those toes under, pulling back into a child's pose. One more here, pop those feet up into that plank, cobra down, child's pose here. Now from here, let's do one more stretch. We're gonna do a mermaid stretch. So your left knee is in front, your right knee is behind. We're just gonna sit up nice and tall, really leaning into that right hip. Just hanging out there for a second. Now we're gonna add some arms. So our arms come out to the side here, folks. Now we're just gonna lean down to that left elbow, really reaching over, getting that oblique stretch, and then coming back up, and then leaning over here. We're doing this just for 3, then we're gonna switch sides. 2. Good, everyone. One more. Good. And now from here, we're just gonna switch to the other side. So we're gonna pop this right leg in front, pop this left leg behind, really leaning into that left hip. Good. Hanging out here for a second. Now we'll add the arms, bring your arms out in front. We're gonna reach over to the right, reaching over, and then reaching over, side, and side. One more, everyone. Here, here, and relax. Let's do one last little neck stretch. So let's just cross these legs over, sitting up nice and tall through our spines. We're gonna reach these right fingers out, nice and long, touching, our spine is straight. We're just gonna tilt our head to the left, and then back up to center. 2. We're just doing this for 5, 3, 4, one more. 5, shake it out, bring that arm in. Left fingers out, fingers touching. Shoulder nice and long, spine is straight. We're just gonna reach over for 1, good. 2, get that neck and shoulder stretch. 3, 4, one more here. 5, and come all the way back up. We'll finish with 3 breaths of intentional breathing. So we're gonna inhale from our diaphragms, exhale, 2, exhaling, 1 more. Good class, everyone. See you on the next one.